Hello, everybody. My name is Lillian Malgar,
This is Gil Rodriguez.
and today we're going to talk about Valley Children's Hospital Strategic Plan. I want to first start off with the executive summary. The mission of Valley Children's Healthcare is to provide high-quality, comprehensive healthcare services to children, regardless of their ability to pay, and to continuously improve the health and well-being of children. Our vision is to provide the nation's best healthcare for kids and to become the nation's best children's hospital. Some of our services include anesthesiology, asthma management programs, behavioral health, blood disorders, cancer services, cardiology, cystic fibrosis center, dental services, diabetes center, emergency medicine, gastrology, genetic counseling, home care, hematology, and imaging services. Next, I want to talk about the company profile. Valley Children's Hospital was named a top children's hospital in the nation for 2 years in a row. The Safety Grade Leapfrog Hospital Service is highly recognized by the Children's Hospital for their excellence in patient safety and quality of care. As far as competition to other hospitals in the Central Valley, the Children's Hospital received the Top Children's Hospital Award, which is one of the most competitive honors that America can receive. The Leapfrog is a national watchdog for healthcare organizations and is acknowledged as one of the toughest standard setters for healthcare safety and care. The Safety Grade Leapfrog also exceeds national standards in areas like patient communication, family communication, medication safety, infection prevention, and more. Valley Children's Hospital has also been recognized in the U.S. News and World Report and Commission on Accreditation of Rehabilitation Facilities. Next, I would like to talk about the SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for Strengths, Weaknesses, Opportunities, and Threats. Many healthcare organization staff members use a SWOT analysis to critically think about what changes need to occur and what strategies need to continue. In an article about strategic thinking, the authors talk about how many staff members in a healthcare organization should seek innovation and imagine new features that will drive the company to complete goals. One way that Valley Children's Hospital is using SWOT analysis is by comparing themselves to Community Regional Center. The healthcare organization must compare their strengths, weaknesses, and competitors to other healthcare organizations in order to predict how they will compete in the market.
Prioritizing needs. Performance improvement. To improve communication and care coordination by utilizing group discussions, brainstorming, flow charts, diagrams, etc., and identify gaps, increase workflow optimization, and enhance communication between all internal and external departments. The end goal being to improve access to healthcare, becoming a more efficient organization where we are able to provide the absolute best customer care and service. Customer satisfaction. In an effort to improve customer satisfaction, scores, and get a better understanding, it will be necessary to make random phone calls to patients. This will give us a better idea why we continue to struggle in this area. Employee engagement. During these challenging times, it is important to think outside the box to maintain employee engagement. It is very easy to forget about staff who are working from home. Utilizing online activities will be key in keeping staff engaged and may also serve as a training tool. Prioritizing needs. Continued. Team building. Encouraging staff to incorporate short activities whenever they can. Give the teams an opportunity to connect in ways that happen easily whether working from home or working from the office. Financial focus. It's important during these challenging times to look for additional revenue sources, other lines of business, contract renegotiations to improve reimbursement, etc. Market environment. The goal being that Valley Children's Healthcare dominates the lion's share of pediatric business in the Central Valley as mentioned in our vision statement. In order to maintain this position, Valley Children's Healthcare must maintain the cutting edge of technology that provides highest care. In addition, Valley Children's Healthcare shall utilize market campaigns including television ads and, if possible, utilize local TV personalities and sports heroes. Also ensuring that there's a demand for the services that Valley Children's Healthcare is providing for the surrounding community and utilizing our own resources to develop our products and service lines. Smart goals and objectives. By utilizing tools such as quarterly customer satisfaction surveys, we are able to address key issues in real time, identify trends, and provide education to staff if needed. Employee engagement surveys conducted twice a year will allow staff to provide feedback regarding areas of concern, for example, leadership support, company support, career satisfaction, etc. Introduce a metric system to allow for accountability and transparency. Due to COVID-19, staff who remained at the office have complained about team members who are who are now working from home and not pulling their weight. Metrics will allow leaders to ensure that all team members are performing effectively. Managing by walking around will also be a good tool to help leaders stay in touch with team members, workflows, issues, ideas, etc., by improving communications with team members. SMART goals and objectives. To be successful, these measures noted above must be attainable for staff as well as leadership. Ensuring there's enough time to take these surveys on a regular basis to still be able to attend their daily functions will be key. The idea being that team members should not feel overwhelmed with more busy work, and that the understanding is to improve overall quality of work environment. Being able to reach these levels of performance and sustain them all are vital. Relevance is also key to staff and the buy-in. Holding meetings with team members to discuss engagement surveys, customer satisfaction surveys, and metrics must have all relevant information presented if you're able to keep your staff engaged. The leader will find more success with the team as long as the information presented is relevant. Time-based goals will be useful as a guide to keep the team members on track and focused. Utilizing calendars and timeline graphs, team members will understand the expectation for improvement and specific deadlines which need to be reached completed.
Next, I would like to talk about plan objectives and benchmarks. To reiterate, Valley Children's Hospital focus is to have a welcoming environment for patients and healthcare staff. To do this, Valley Children's Hospital managers need to develop more leadership skills. Valley Children's Hospital's strategic plan is to be the nation's best children's hospital, so our goal is to make sure that these steps are being taken to make sure that we provide the best care for our patients. Some objectives include increased patient and parent satisfaction scores, decrease medical errors, and develop and maintain a positive culture within the departments. Some benchmarks include increased satisfaction scores 10% each quarter until they average to 90% per month. Incentivize all program staff to participate in various skills development provided by the hospital. And lastly, introduce leadership training to all levels of the organization. Next, I want to talk about the implementation timeline and financial impact. In an article about strategic planning, the authors emphasize that it is important to have priorities when making implementation steps. Some of the priorities that the authors suggest is modernizing work, improving on safety knowledge, and improving leadership. Below shows a general plan on what all medical staff members should be focusing on and accomplishing those goals within a time frame. In 6 months to a year, Valley Children's Hospital will hire new staff members who have compassion and are aware of the company's goals to provide the best care for their patients. In a year to 5 years, once Valley Children's Hospital has hired new medical staff members, managers should be successfully lead new members to the main goal by providing training to new employees on effective and efficient quality care plans. In 5 to 7 years, Valley Children's Hospital should have an outstanding culture by which patients have quality care and safety in the top 10% throughout the nation.
Analysis of impact across the organization. Performance improvement. Financial impact minimal with SWOT analysis plan to check and act cycles delivered by leadership to identify gaps and opportunities. Staffing and organizational structure marginal impact. During analysis, it may be determined that staff would need to be repositioned in other areas, duties to be most effective, which would have an impact on the organizational structure. Professional development, marginal impact from the financial standpoint by offering educational scholarships to encourage higher education goals. Employee engagement, financial impact marginal due to cost of employee activities to improve engagements occurring during working hours. Operations marginally impact due to employees pulled from normal job functions to participate in engagement activities.
Next, I would like to talk about the analysis of human impact inside and outside the organization. The Christian virtues of compassion, stewardship, and servant leadership have impacted my goals and implementation ideas because in sections of our plan, some of our focuses is to have employee engagement, team building, and hire staff that show compassion. Another focus that Valley Children's Hospital should work on is training new leaders on the importance of compassion, stewardship, and love for our employees and patients. Employee engagement and satisfaction is important because if they are happy at work, they will provide excellent service to our patients, increase patient satisfaction, and improve on performance. In 5 to 7 years, with new implementation and training, Valley Children's Hospital will be the best children's hospital in the nation. Thank you.